that good. Can you zoom in on the conventional charger torch here? Yep.
Wondering if there's going to be any gray in that fur when he returns. He's been gone a while. But you know, Alf is an alien, so he might age a little bit differently than we do. Now, one of them, they did Corvettes. I will point out at least one Corvette as we go along, but you may notice our Thunderbird only has 2 seats, and that might not be practical. If you need more of a family car, look no further than just past it on the right. And if you bought this car new in 1958, it would cost you a whopping $1,776. And if you look to your left, you'll find 3 circus wagons, and each of our wagons are full-ons. There was sort of a perfect storm that happened in the 1890s because electricity was coming to the big cities for the first time. And at the same time, plate glass was invented. Stores saw that as a golden opportunity. Famous of these paintings, we do have enlarged framed and lit just past it. The title of this painting is A Friend in Need because of the bulldog passing his buddy an ace under the table. If you keep looking left past the dogs playing poker, you'll find the new. And just past them is a wooden roller coaster carriage from the 1930s. This was made by Philadelphia Toboggan Company and was located in Willow Grove Park, which is just east of us. It's a shopping center now, no longer an amusement park, and you may notice this roller coaster carriage doesn't have any seatbelts or lap bars. There were no safety regulations on roller coasters in the 1930s, so you'd hop in that roller coaster carriage and basically hold on and pray as you would go over the hills of the coaster. As we make our first turn, if you look to the left under the Nike sign, you'll find some old tractor seats. And then, of course, we had to have some tractors to go along with them. If you look to your right, you'll find a Mustang and Camaro convertible from the late 60s. The hallway to the left is the first of the Corvettes in our collection. There is one more Corvette I will point out along the way. This is just the first, but past it you would find the beginning of our motorcycle collection. We do have quite a few motorcycles here. You'll find they go the entire length of the hallway on the left-hand side. And I'm actually going to pop out of the tram in a moment. That way I can point out a few so you guys don't miss them. Usually I go next to the largest motorcycle. The Rep is the largest because it does have 2 wheels in the back and 1 in the front, and Elvis Presley had one just like this in the early 70s, and that is the only reason why we have it. Our owner is a huge Elvis fan. Obviously he likes motorcycles as well, so when he heard Elvis was going around in Rep, he went out and got his own because of it. Next to the Rep are our 2 custom Pagsta motorcycles. These are called Pagstas because of the painted blue Corvette. Corvettes were first made in 1953, but they were not sold to the public until 54, which is when this car is from. It is all original under the hood. And then on the end is a 1960 black Cadillac. There are fins in the back of this car. Red leather interior. It's definitely a very stylish car. And speaking of style, if you look ahead of you at the end of the hallway, you'll find a huge shoe that came to us from Wedding Central, a cable TV channel. And I'm sure you'll notice along the way, we love things big and small here. Past a fairly large Ronald McDonald will be a really interesting item on the right. A bicycle built for 7 people. And it's called a Cobi, C-O-B-I. In the 70s, they produced about 12,000 tires a day in this building. And then Michelin bought them in the 80s and shipped their productions overseas, and that left all 1.2 million square feet of this building empty. The new owner of the building is called a Wurlitzer Model 153, and it's just the first of many band organs you will hear on the tour today. We are actually about to enter a room full of them. We call this band organ room, and these organs are outdoor machines. They live with carousels or on fairgrounds, that sort of thing. So they definitely took a beating over time, battling the elements, the wind and the rain. And you may notice our band organs do have screens on the front of them. And the reason a Penn State graduate named Richard James of the first where to sell a Slinky was Gimbals in Philadelphia, so it's definitely a Pennsylvania-based toy. We are going to journey down the length of the Slinky. We will hear some more band organ music as we go along. There's going to be a little baby kicking in a bassinet just up ahead on the right here. She used to sell Sweetheart soap. And this baby looks pretty cute and small, but don't let her fool you.
Penguin. There's penguins.
The sword swallowing animation that you can find just up ahead on your right is the oldest animation in our collection. This sword swallower originally was a listen to the Wurlitzer band organ that's in the front right-hand corner of this room. It's golden in color. This is the last machine the Wurlitzer company ever made. And don't miss at the end of the road to the right is a puppet show starring Pinocchio.
Look at the peeps.
Tall clown face. Now this clown is smiling. They have tried to commit. We really don't use Walkman too often anymore. He's been replaced by newer music technology. That is my personal favorite item in the collection, and it is huge. I'm sure everyone can already see at least part of the popsicle stick castle. It's so large it made its way into the 2009 Guinness Book of World Records for being the largest popsicle stick structure. And this was built by just one man. His name is Steve Booman from Connecticut, and he built it using 396,000 popsicle sticks, and it's held together by 4 gallons of Elmer's glue. As you take a peek inside and continue looking left, we are going to take a listen to the Mortier dance hall organ in front of us, the big blue machine. His name is the Emperor. As you come around the corner on your right, you'll find some Halloween displays. And along the wall just past them are all replicas of sideshow banners. These are exact replicas except for their size. They would have been much, much larger. In the early 1900s, when the circus would come to town, if their sideshow did make it along with them, they would probably hang these banners on a huge scale, and that way the people in town would know which acts came along. You could see anything at the sideshow, from the sword swallower to the iron. The first is a GMC. The dark green past Nash quad truck, I promise you will not miss Gumby, is standing here. He's pretty big.
Yeah.
He's actually been verified as being the largest Gumby in the world, standing almost 20 feet tall. He moved into the tour just about 2.5 months ago. And on the far wall in this room, you'll find 3 more of our band organs. The largest in the middle is a Wurlitzer Model 175.
Get
And
close
it's
up and show.
actually the only 175 the Wurlitzer company ever made. Wurlitzer 165s. We saw the first golden colored machine earlier, and as far as we know, we are the only place in the world with 2 Wurlitzer Model 165s in stereo. And when you do that, they make a nice big sound. Called a Denny Kit Fox. The wings of that airplane would fold up so you could build it in your garage, and that's how you would transport it to the airport to fly it. Then we have our from 1968. This is a muscle car. It's a smooth and fast ride. Past the coronet on the right is a Robin's Egg Blue 1956.
Poor guy. With face all expression.
What's his face look like?
Let's do a 3D in the hot rod. Really loves it, though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, like,
Yeah, half a car.
look at this little thing. It is small. It's about 3 feet tall right there. It'd be so neat to drive that.
Yeah, it's a nice pink car with a snowman in it.
That's a actual race car. Oh man.
Wow.
I've noticed.
Kinda. Piano
Those
is
pants are
that?
very baggy on that woman. See?
Okay. Do that one too. Right.
Alien.
Mhm.
Aliens from Alien Predator.
Don't come close with it.
Hey Dad, look at Tremor.
Oh yeah. Look
Yeah.
at that.
That's neat. I think it's called Dune. It's a different one. Aliens. That's cool.
Not the rest. She just sneezed.
Yeah, and
Dune. Get the whole thing.